Do you know what is six figures? Because a lot of you are out here wishing, oh my god, I wish I'm making five figures. I wish I'm making six figures, seven figures. Do you really know what is six figures? What is five figures? What is seven figures? Let me break it down. Five figures are literally from 10K to 90K. That's five figures because it all comprises of five numbers, five digits actually. So let's use 10K for example. We have 10000, making it what? 10K. The same goes all the way to 90K. And what is six figures? Six figures is from 100K to 900K because it has six digits in it. So we have 100, the 100, and then 000, which is the 1,000. Seven figures, 1 million to 900 million. You guessed it. Because why? It has seven digits rather in it. So I want to make sure that we all get it clear because some of you that are out here hoping that they are getting five figures. I'm like, how can you not be getting five figures? I literally work a low salary job and I earn five figures, which is not even anything in the current economy and world of today. Anyways, here in this video, I'm going to be showing you how me personally, how I doubled my income without having to quit my job. And the reason why I didn't quit my job, even though I have doubled my income, it is because I actually started that job because I needed something to bring back systems and structures into my life. I have been entrepreneuring for over 5 years. So like I wake up at the time I want to, I show up when I want to and whatnot. And it didn't really take me anywhere. So I knew that if I had to build that discipline again inside me, I had to go back to like square one. So I got this job based on also my current situation at that time, why I had to take this job because it was quite a little bit convenient how I can work with it with my newborn and all of that stuff. But yeah, the salary was not much, but it did help me to create that system. So I wake up at a specific time now. I know that from this time to this time, I'm working my ass off because I'm clocking in and I'm clocking out. And the other times that I have in the day, I can use it to actually do what I have to do with my life to better myself. So yeah, if you want to know how I doubled my income without quitting my job, this video is perfect for you. And I'm sure it's going to work for you, give or take 6 months. It didn't take me 6 months though, but you should give yourself the same amount of time it took you to make your life worse. You should actually give yourself that same amount of time to make your life succeed. It has never been easy. It's just the amount of discipline that you are willing to put in, the amount of work you're willing to put in, that will determine your outcome. But yeah, give or take 6 months. I promise you. Watch this video to the very end. I'm going to show you how. Tonight, I'm chilling on the west side. Oh, call my homegirl, tell your best friend. Besides, on the low, no location. I don't want them seeing me getting faded. You should come. Hey Royals, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Cleo and you're welcome to the Empress Space. Okay, in today's video, like I have promised, I'm going to be showing you Royals how I doubled my income within 6 months. It was not really up to 6 months actually, but yeah, without quitting my job. You guys know that I got a job. I made a whole video about this because I wanted to document that season of my life. I'm still working my job by the way because yeah, it's helping me in ways I cannot sit down here and mention. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna tell you ways that you can actually double your income without picking up anything new. If I'm being honest, you don't have to pick up anything new with what you already have, how you can double your income. The first thing I'm going to advise is to negotiate your salary. I remember when I went to the interview for this, my current job, and then they asked me what was my salary expectation. I had to find a brilliant way to throw the question back at them so that I would know what they actually pay. Because what if I tell you my salary expectation and it's like way below your budget, and then when you offer me something, you feel like, oh, you just made my word high, or like you kept me on a high horse, like you are. What if I throw a price at you and you cannot afford it? So I had to know what their budget was within, and most importantly, do your research before you go. I actually did my research before I went there. Truth be told, I knew what their salary line was. Like I knew how much these people were paying their staff, but I had to know what they will pay me after the interview and seeing my qualification and experience and whatnot. What would they be able to afford to pay me? So when they told me what they could pay me, I'm like, no. I bluntly like refused the amount, and I told them that rather this is what I can work with. So between this range and this range, you people can choose what you can pay. Now, a lot of the mistake that I see so many people making is that you go to find a job, and then when you get there, they tell you a specific price. For example, they say something like, "Oh, our salary is 70K," and you are like, "Oh, okay, 70K is not bad, but you've already failed it." It's not really the way you approach those kind of questions. If 70K is not okay, as they are mentioning it, start disagreeing, start doing your head like this. Hmm. I'm being honest with you. Start disagreeing like ASAP. Start doing your head like this. But in a gentle and a different, like put a smile on your face and like, so they already know, oh, this is giving off, this person will not really take this price. Because once you agree and then you are like, can't you people make it some, it does not really make sense. I mean, if I'm the one interviewing you, you're not going anywhere past that interview. But yeah, that's aside. Try to negotiate your salary. I personally negotiated my salary from the onset, and I was being paid that salary. So yeah, so in order to increase your income again, after you have worked there for a period of time, you can go back and you can try to negotiate your salary, renegotiate your salary again. So you will see that, oh, this is your current job that is actually holding you like your 9 to 5, that is holding you like throughout the day. In a month, you are literally showing up there like for hours if it is being calculated in hours. This job should actually up their pay, especially if you are delivering value. That's a major big thing. If you're not delivering value, why are you asking for extra money? Hello. So yeah, you should know that you are delivering value. So renegotiate your price, or rather your salary now with data. So you count back to the things that you have done for the company, your accomplishment, trying to know that, oh, if you are being paid more, you'll be able to also do more, because yeah, you have the capability and you have shown the potential that you can do more. Make sense? Yeah. Let's get to the next one. The next thing you can obviously do is to get a high demand skill, a high income skill that is going to be paying you every month. Like, that could be getting you money anyhow. You'll be getting money every month. I'm talking things like AI consulting. If you know how to do video editing, graphics, that is actually my line. You can actually do that because it pays. You just have to get your clients, okay? Know what you are doing. That's another thing, because you cannot be out here posing, oh, just give me work. And then when they give you work, there's nothing to write home about the work that you have done. So yeah, you can think about things like freelancing. Yeah, if you have like the digital skills, social media management, very, very crucial. A lot of content creators are popping up every now and then. The least they want now is the social media manager that actually knows what they are doing. You know how to read the analytics, you know how to read the consumer behavior or the audience behavior of the person that you are managing the account for. These are things that you can do. Get yourself a high demand skill, a skill that once you position yourself as a pro, as an expert, you will not be denied any job. I'm that serious. You will not be denied any job. There are so many skills that you can learn, not just these ones that I mentioned. I was on a call around 31st of December, yeah, 2025, with one of my bosses, like somebody that I used to work under for few years back. Yeah, he's now a mega fintech mastermind. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm so proud of him. He's way older than me, by the way. But like, I'm so proud of what he has made for himself, because our relationship is kind of a bit personal. So I knew about some of the personal hurdles he had to pass through on, still he got to the point where he is. And I'm so happy for him. I was on a call with him, and then during that call, we were talking about some of these remote works that he has people hired that they are working for under him. And the skills that he was mentioning were so crazy. Like, some of these things I've not even heard about them before. But after the call, I went back and I did my research, and I found out about everything that we are talking about. Like, I got a more in depth. I'm like, so skills like this actually exist. And guess what? They are high in demand skills. Personally, I know nothing about these things, but I know that one of these skills that is something that I'm still going to grab onto this year once I find a good coach. Like, because this kind of skills is not even something that you see people advertising online. Like, there are so much skills. And there are so much skills, Royals. I'm telling you guys for free. There are so much skills. It's not only graphic design, it's not only video, it's not only social media management. If you calm down, if you want me to make a video about the list of skills that I've had to discover through our conversation and even my other deeper research, let me know if you want a video on that, because I'm going to make that video. There are so much skills. When they want to mention skills, that people tend to stop at, oh, content writing, oh, AI consultant, oh, social media management, video editing, graphic designing. What's the other one that they used to copywriting, whatnot? Virtual assistants. There are so many other skills that people are actually willing to pay for. Lots of people that you are seeing online that are saying they're making millions of money, and they don't want to mention exactly what they are doing. Some people tell you they are chatting foreigners. Those ones are actually okay. Yeah, people make money from those things, but I'm telling you that there are mass skills that you don't even see people coming online to talk about them. Why? Because the people who are practicing those skills, they don't have time to come online. they have the money, they have the access. For them, not like they don't have that time to come online and be talking about the skills that giving them that kind of money. I am willing to share those skills with you if you are willing to learn. But now let's get to the next topic. So right now, get yourself a skill. Get yourself a skill that is going to pay you every month. Even if it's not a skill, find a business, a vocational something that you can do. If it is makeup, if it is hair. Personally, I'm into formulation of product. I formulate home care products. So you can get something that will be adding extra money to you aside your salary. Very, very important. The obvious next important thing is that you have to learn how to use AI to compress your work day. Personally, I go to work from 7 to 4. So 7 to 4, I know that, oh, it's everything about my work and whatnot, and actually have to deliver value because I'm teaching kids. So I have to deliver value to them. I remember when the term was beginning, any parent that sees me on the road, they'll be like, oh, teacher, please, look into this, my child. Teacher, please, look into this, my child. If I am to count the number of requests that I got, parents telling me, teacher, please look into this child, look into this child. Oh, my child is having issues with this particular subject. My child has, it's not like I don't know because I'm their teacher. I know that, oh, this child has, but they want to submit their request. I know that when we were a bit young, we remember when our mothers too used to say, oh, teacher, please look into this, my child. My child, he has issues with this particular subject. Help them with this subject, this and that. These are all the mental load that I have to carry. I personally have to carry. And then beginning work and throughout my stay in work, I'm trying to see how I can, okay, double down, make sure that I'm actually like delivering real value to these children. So that by the time they go home, their parents will be happy. I'll also be happy because I'll be very, very commended that, oh, this child is actually doing very good. Okay. So now let me not digress. Let me not digress. Use AI to know how to make your workflow easier. No, use AI. You know how, like, learn how to use AI. AI is here to stay. AI can help you. But there's something that I I made a LinkedIn post about this particular thing, that AI can make you dumber if you are not careful, okay? It is good and it's also bad at the same time. I would always advise people, if you have not sat down to write anything about a particular topic, don't go to AI to ask AI that thing. A lot of people cannot make a simple post without going to AI to ask AI, oh, what am I going to write? Write this thing for me. Hello? Where on earth are you going to bring the human in that your write-up, in that your post? And you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll just edit it here and there. Everything is not editing. Honestly, before you approach AI, make sure that you have done your own personal research. You actually know what you're asking it about. A lot of people go to approach these AIs with dumb knowledge, like very surface level knowledge of what they want to actually research about. And you're like, you start with, oh, what is money? What is currency? You see AI answering, what is money? What is currency? And you are noting it down. Hello, do your own personal research, because no matter what, nothing can change your human-like thinking and the fact that you have that cognitive effort to be able to think deep and logically. Another thing, logically, because these things actually work on just definitions and explanations that they were given by their programmers. But you are a human being, you can think logically, you can think emotionally, and that makes you much better than AI. But can they be really, really helpful? Of course, they are 100% helpful if you know how to make use of it. So yeah, you should learn how to make use of it to make your workflow easy, even if it's your business that you want to start, or like the high in demand skill that I'm talking about. There are so many ways that AI can help you to be able to monetize these things. Think about it. The next thing you can obviously do in order to double your income without quitting your 9 to 5 is to create a digital product that sells on repeat. If this video goes up before February or after February, nonetheless, I am launching a digital product in February. So yeah, the link will be in the description and also in my bio. You can check out my seller account for all the digital product that I'll be launching in February. So yeah, you can create a digital product that is going to sell on repeat. Digital products are a kind of product that you transfer your knowledge into a digital product. It could be an ebook, it could be a template, it could even be a video like this. You can make it like a video course or a template, a planner, whatever. It could be anything. And it is your knowledge, it is your step-by-step tutorial of something that you have experienced and how you overcame it, or a particular problem that you are going to solve for a specific number of people. And once you put down your time, your effort, everything, you make this product and you put it up for sale, you just relax and start making your money. Why? Because people are going to pay for your knowledge. People will always pay for knowledge. Personally, there are so many things that I could want And the thing that I know will take me out from that particular situation is when I pay and I just want to fast forward it. I just want to fast forward it. I know when I wanted to improve my editing skills, I got basic editing skills. Then I was doing my video editing even for clients and whatnot. I started my YouTube channel with with my personal editing skills. I remember paying. I've paid Productive V. If you people know Productive V on Instagram, anywhere, like she's literally doing so well for herself. I'm so proud of her. I've paid her. I've joined her video editing class. These are things that you pay if you want to learn from these people. If you want to learn from anybody, there are some things that you know, and I know that I can pay you for these things if I want to learn it. So, and there are things that I know that you can definitely pay me for so that you can learn it, because when you learn those things, they are going to help you. Particularly, it could be something that could better your life. It could be something that could make you money. It could be something that could position you in a place where you find like a community of people, of like-minded people. One of the things that I actually struggled with a lot when I was going on my self-development journey and whatnot was finding the right community, people who thought alike like me, people who read books like I read books, people who would want to visit places that I want to visit, just because we actually think alike when it comes to self-development and whatnot. There are people who can pay for community. If you can guarantee people, oh, I already have like 500 women in my WhatsApp channel that we are all working towards our self-growth, self-development. Once in a year, we hold a brunch where we all come together physically in different states. People will turn up, people will pay just to come to, I personally will pay just to come and experience something like that. So what do you think? Create a digital product that's going to be selling on repeat. That's another way you can double down on your income without quitting your job, especially if your job is just like mine and helping me put structures and systems in place for my life, literally. And the last but not the least thing you can definitely do is to monetize the skill that you already have. There are so many ways I have monetized my video editing, my graphic skill, my motion graphic skill, even making animations, 3D animations and whatnot. You see all those dancing via AI? Yeah, we also did that too. So yeah, there are so many ways you can monetize the skills that you already have. But one of the ways that I actually would recommend any day, anytime is, first of all, you can hold a training. You can hold probably like a private training or a group training, depending on how convenient it is for you. You can hold a group training or a private training. Just market. Post it to your WhatsApp status. Ask people, oh, share this flyer for me, whatnot. My link, everything. When people get in, you actually teach them. Make sure that you deliver the value that you promise that you are going to deliver. Another way that I love so much, which was what helped me during the end of the year 2025, I reached out to people that I already have in my contact list. These were not just anyhow people. These were like business owners that I knew that, oh, they could probably need my services. So I reached out to them. I'm like, I can do this thing for you. I can do that for you. I pitched myself. I pitched my work. I showed them my portfolio. And they were like, okay, you know what? I'm definitely going to work with you. I definitely want to see how you can help me elevate my brand, the visuals of my brand and whatnot. And I was so happy to get that job. It was easy. This one was even so easy because it's called cold pitching. I went to their DMs. I started with a hi and a hello. And yeah, they gave me the job. It was another way that I had to double my income. Okay. So yeah, check what are the skills that you already have. Can you make hair? Why don't you go to a nearby salon? Offer to be the woman's assistant or whatnot, assistant braider. You can be braiding. So let's say a customer walks in, they pay like 7.5 to make their hair. The woman gives you 2.5. She'll be happy to walk away with 5K. After all, you're the one that did the braiding. There's so many ways. You just have to think. You just have to know how to utilize your skill. 2026 is definitely our money year, and I'm here for all of that. Anytime that you're watching this video though, it's definitely your money year, because I know that you're going to see this video at the right time, and I hope you see it at the right time too, and you also take action where you see this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to share this video. Share it to anyone that is going to find it so helpful. Share it to your WhatsApp status. Don't worry about anyone that will find this helpful. This video will locate the people that needs to see it. So please do make sure to share this video massively. I will be more than happy to see you in my next video or in the previous one. If you want to hear more from me, check out my playlist. If you like videos like this, I have so much more in my playlist. So do make sure to check that out. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye, Royals.